Preseason game 1 in the books. Now it's time to overanalyze everything. Which Panther impressed you the most in Thursday night's win? Let's start with Brian Birds, the Panthers' first-round draft pick, which comes, of course, with a lot of high expectations. How about just the second Bears drive of the game? Burns comes up with his first career sack. There's a quarterback in there somewhere. But what if I told you he did it again the very next quarter? That 16th overall pick starting to look like a smart move right about now for this Panther franchise, isn't it? So let's go ahead and break down the rookie's excellent play. Keep your eyes locked here at the top of the screen. Number 53. He gets a quick jump on the snap. Let's pause it right here. Look, the Bears try to chip Burns here with the running back. He sees it and counters with the spin inside. And at this point, the defensive tackle is already off balance. And you know this is about to be a recipe for disaster. Chase Daniel forced out of the pocket. And hello, Burns is right there for the sack, forcing the punt. That was on 3rd and 15. So we jump ahead now. Second quarter, Burns, bottom of your screen here. He jabs outside, then inside, and that's just easy money at that point. Sack number 2 on Chase Daniel. I think that really was the most impressive thing I saw all night. And Ron Rivera, he loved it too.
I thought Burns was explosive, did exactly what we thought he was. I thought Marquise did some good things too. I mean, these guys are explosive football players, and these are kind of guys that you got to have in part of your rotation. They both came through today.
It feels good. I mean, being back on the grass, actually get to hit somebody and your sacks actually count this time, feels great. It feels good to be back.
So I personally think Burns was the most dominant in such a short span, but a lot of you at home are still torn between Will Grier and this man, Elijah Holyfield, the undrafted rookie out of Georgia. Talk about a chip on your shoulder, right? And he showed out game 1, not 1, but 2 touchdowns, and that'll certainly capture your vote at home like it has so far. Holyfield earning 9 carries on the night for 26 yards, paired with a receiving touchdown from Grier right here on a nice pass leaking out of the backfield, which was followed up by a late fourth quarter score, all because of this beautiful move. Whoop! Right outside, and enough speed to make his way past the goal line for his second score of the night. And yes, that man was impressive, all right, and your votes show it. And maybe, just maybe, this is your backup for Christian McCaffrey? So we all know this guy, Duke Zion Williamson. He's fairly tall, about an inch taller than me at 6'7" and about 65 more pounds of muscle at 285. But the Blue Devils' next opponent is a very, very tall one, the tallest in all of college basketball. UCF's Taco Fall. Oh, he sits at a whopping 7'6", 315 pounds in a size 22 shoe. Man, I do feel pretty short right now. Taco with nearly a foot advantage over Williamson. So yes, he will be hard to get past, but Zion has him beat in just about every other category. And these flashy dunks being one of them, not to mention his speed and athleticism. But Fall said Zion won't dunk on him. He just won't allow it. I'm not so sure, although Fall knows this certainly is not a one-on-one pickup game.
Obviously, you know, you got me with my height and everything. Zion, just freak athlete, very talented. But at the end of the day, it's UCF versus Duke. You know, it's not a freak show.
Okay, Zion, be honest. We know what you're capable of. Your thoughts?
What is he supposed to say? Like, is he supposed to say I'm gonna dunk on him? Like, he said the right thing. Like, but I'm not really focused on that.
Good point. Good point. Instead, it's time for the Blue Devils to focus on something much bigger, and that's their quest for a national title. Oh, the coveted number 1 seed. Only 4 teams receive the honor when it comes to March Madness, and coming out of the East region, your Duke Blue Devils. Coach K, you excited? You happy? How are you going to reach the Final Four?
I don't think you're going to get there if you're happy along the way. You know, you got to be. Yeah, you've got to be proud of each win, but you got to maintain a level of hunger for the ultimate prize.
Oh, I think they're hungry, all right, but so is their blue blood rival, the North Carolina Tar Heels, your number 1 seed in the Midwest for the 17th time. Coach Roy Williams, I think he's pretty confident over there.
I don't know how many, but we've been to several Final Fours. Several. We've never won the tournament championship but one time. So our season's not over.
Oh, it certainly is not. It's just the beginning, in fact. The Heels will face the 16th seed in Iona on Friday out in Columbus, Ohio. The winner of that, likely the Heels, will then play the winner of the Utah State-Washington matchup on Sunday. If they then advance to the Sweet 16, they have a good chance of then playing the 4th-seeded Kansas Jayhawks. As for the Blue Devils, their path looks a little bit easier. They will play the winner of the play-in game between NC Central and North Dakota State out in Columbia, South Carolina. As long as they advance, Duke will then face either VCU or UCF on Sunday. That's in the second round. The most dangerous team I see the Blue Devils facing in the Sweet 16 looks to be Virginia Tech, as long as they aren't upset in the first 2 rounds, but we all know how that tends to go come March because it's all madness. But tell me, how fun would it be to watch arguably one of the best shooters in the entire state, Francis Alonso, in the big dance for a second straight year, the senior shooting 38% from beyond the arc and a chance to become the first SoCon team to ever earn an at-large bid. But nope, the Spartans were nixed from the big dance, and I personally don't agree. But what about NC State and Braxton Beverly? A decent performance in the ACC tournament, but no. They aren't going dancing either, and one of the worst non-conference strength of schedules can do that to you. Although it's not the big dance, the Spartans will still have a postseason in the NIT. They are one of 4 teams who earn the #1 seed, and they will face Campbell and 3,000-point scorer Chris Clemens at the Greensboro Coliseum this Tuesday. A time for tip-off isn't quite set yet, but we, of course, will be there to provide complete coverage this upcoming Tuesday night. The holidays, a great time to reflect and be thankful for the loved ones in your life. But when it comes to the Pro Bowl, what does a man got to do to earn some respect? These 3 NFC backs sure got it, and rightfully so. The league leaders in rushing, Ezekiel Elliott, Todd Gurley, and rookie Saquon Barkley in that order. But aren't we missing someone? Christian McCaffrey, the man that became just the 3rd player in NFL history to record at least 1,000 rushing yards and at least 100 receptions in a single season. Not satisfied? How about the most receptions by a back in NFL history in just 16 games? Was he snubbed? I certainly think so. CMC, your thoughts?
It is what it is, man. It's been my whole life, so nothing new.
It is what it is, but it seems a lot of us are on the same page, that he did get snubbed. I mean, how can you deny this? Picture perfect when it comes to a running back, but at the end of the day, CMC only cares about one single thing.
At the end of the day, just want to win. You know, all the other stuff's great, but there's nothing like winning, and losing sucks. So, but man, the only thing you can do is fight. You know, I mean, it's a tough sport, and it's not always good to you, but you gotta stay poised through the good and bad.
Now, I'm not taking away anything from the 3 NFC backs that did make the Pro Bowl. They're generational talents. But when you look at the career years CMC had, the amount of records broken in both the league and within the franchise, it's hard to deny this man a Pro Bowl nod. And clearly, I'm not the only one that thinks so, with 93% of you saying yes, he did get snubbed. At the end of the day, though, the Pro Bowl is just a game with little value. That's fine. Reject CMC, because the Panthers and fans know exactly what they have, and he's focused on something much more meaningful, helping the Panther franchise win again.